We have 4.
You're awfully messy, but we'll take ya.
Oh, he's so cute. Look at those ears. We've waited a long time for you. You got something behind you. Mama, you got your baby hog-tied here. Wish me luck. Don't you do this at the very end. The lambing is done. Good morning, you guys. It's been a bit since I've picked up this camera. We actually left the farm for a couple days this week. We had our peer group meeting down in St. Thomas Elmer area of Ontario, if you know where that is. Our group sort of had some new members join late last year. Actually, they're brothers, and they own like a farmer's market, wholesale, watermelons, pumpkins, strawberries, raspberries. So we got to go down to their farm and see everything sort of at the field level, and then all the way through into the market where we got to buy some goodies. The place is called House Farm Market or House Family Farm. Anyway, I will link them down below. So if you're in the London area, it's like maybe a 20-minute drive, I would say, from London.
Days to get over the field the first time, and
yeah, one light pick. This would be the second down the road. Nah, this is kind of we swap pick at the start just so that we're not doing too much damage to the vines. And so this would be the first full pick through. All right.
They're a wonderful family, and it was just a nice little getaway. However, because I'm in the middle of lambing, or in the reprieve, my body has not yet adjusted, and I'm not a good sleeper, so I did not get very much sleep over the last couple nights. So I'm feeling it a little bit today. Carissa and I just finished vaccinating our bottle lambs, and this is the longest I've held out actually before introducing creep, and that was basically to keep them separated for as long as I could, to make sure we were on top of any joint ill and any bullying and all that stuff. So I wanted to make sure they were good and strong before I mixed the two groups together. Although they're very close in age, it's just more of a traffic issue. I just didn't want too many too quick. As of today, I actually lose Carissa for a little while. She's finally taking some summer holidays. She always books this weekend off for a music festival that's not too far from here. So I'm really happy for her to get a few days off. So yeah, she's been doing some planning and organizing this week. And then late next week, I actually lose her for another week because she is helping at her other job, they have built a new barn and they're putting in dairy robots. So she gets the lovely job of transferring cattle from a barn that's not robotic to a barn that is. So I think I just told her to take a few days and help them out and come back when you're feeling refreshed, because it's a lot of work training cows into a new facility. So that is the update on what's going on around here. Our shop build is going well. We got back and most of it's got steel on the exterior of the building, which is really nice. However, we are losing one of the crews. They're gonna go off and start building another building, I think a house maybe. So I think it's gonna start to slow down now, which really stresses me out because I think my wool is scheduled to be picked up mid-September, and I really wanted that space to be able to start labeling it and putting it all together and showing you guys what's coming. And I really wanted to have my fall launch like around maybe beginning of October. I'm still hoping for that. So I'm trying not to stress out about it, but I'm really hoping that even one of the rooms gets sort of enclosed for me so I can work in it. But we still don't have electrical, we don't have plumbing, all the things. It is what it is. I'm happy to have a building, I'm happy to have a roof and walls, so we can make it work. We're not too fussy. Like, our first launch was in the basement. There's one thing that I promised myself I was going to do as soon as lambing was over. Lambing's not over, but I have a couple days that I have some spare time and I should just get on it and not procrastinate. And that is trim some hooves. So it's the boys' turn. They are a little bit behind. Like, I think I wanted to do them before lambing started, and unfortunately we changed their breeding a little bit this time, so it just fell at a bad time and I didn't want to disrupt the breeding groups. So I'm going to do them today, and I think first I'm just going to start with my ram lambs. I'll start with them and then see how I'm feeling physically, and then attempt to do the big boys. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Boy. And you go. Come on, one more step. Well, you guys, I just about sat down for supper, decided I better check my cameras. Well, look what we have. We have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess lambing has begun again? What about you ladies? You gonna leave this poor girl all to herself? Yeah. So
Get a really big pen. Yeah. Hey.
no. You're amongst them. Come on. Good girl.
Give these guys a little bit. Yeah.
Not the same as mama's, is it?
Hey, buddy.
You drink? Don't touch my camera, please. No. Stop, you. No. No. No, thank you, please. No. 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 Okay, I'm gonna have to move my camera then, because I don't trust her. Good morning, you guys. I was out here at 4 to feed my babies, and there was a ewe that was just starting to chirp, and she had a little bit of discharge. And do you think I remember which one it is? I think it was this one. I think it was her. And in the camera, she was laying in this corner, and it looked like she was getting up and down and turning and doing all the things. So I thought I'd better come out just to make sure there wasn't a head sticking out. But there's no head sticking out anywhere that I can see. That's a problem with this spot right here, like against the bunk. You cannot see if there's problems. So there might be more lambs today, which is really strange, but I guess we're getting close. I'm not mad about it. Get this show on the road. I am not sure what is going on with the mama in the back pen. I cannot for the life of me find her. Like I think I know which one she is, but she is not at all looking like she's interested in having a baby. So I don't even know really which one to grab and do an internal of. I think I do, but I'm not sure. So I've just been in and out of the barn all day checking her since chores, and I'm confused. Shocking, I know. Had a comment here, and I have seen this comment over the years. Some people are wondering why Mark isn't in the barn when I'm lambing, and like, you know, I help him, why doesn't he help me? And I've been asked this numerous times over the years. The problem is I don't have a I am not able to have the camera on me and on Mark at all times. We run a multifaceted business here, and the bulk of the crops, which we are still in right now, is Mark's domain. Like, he is responsible for 1,800 acres of crops. It's really just me and him doing that side, plus the sheep. So this is why I'm very, very strategic with when I lamb and seasons, and have all my jobs sort of as organized as I can, because he needs me out in the fields as well. It's just the way our business is set up. It always has been. Mark is not a livestock guy. He never has pretended to be one. That's why he's not really on my channel that much. And going into sheep, I knew it was going to be my thing. I wanted it for me. I'm fiercely independent. The last thing I want is Mark out here sort of in my space and in my face and my grill. We work really well together, but I just really take the reins on the side. He takes the reins on the grain side. He comes out when I'm like screaming and crying and needing help, but for the most part, I'm very capable of doing the lambing on my own. I may complain that I'm tired. I'm just trying to be relatable with you guys. Like, I'm not gonna pretend that everything's really easy and then I'm like, I've got all this energy, because I don't. I'm tired during lambing just because I've planned it that it comes out pretty fast and furious. So thanks for the question, and I guarantee you both Mark and I are equally exhausted right now. He has been non-stop in the field since like April. There isn't a whole lot of downtime for us. He has a little more downtime in the winter, but I could have that too if I didn't plan a winter lambing. But livestock is 24/7. Like, you do have to either be on call yourself or have someone on call in replace of you. I knew that going into sheep. I've always had livestock, and it's just become a part of who I am, and it's what makes me tick, and it's what I wanted. And it's not necessarily what Mark signed up for. So he's just helping me fit the bill, if you know what I mean. All right, so while I'm out here and waiting for that mama to show me signs of lambing, which she isn't yet, I'm going to start working on my older boys and their tootsies. The new boys, the young boys, were quite good because they're young still. The ones that I bought from Bill were actually very good because they've been outside. Sure if anyone remembered this guy, but he had that really nasty eye, and I treated him for like 10 days, and my vet was like, you're gonna have to get rid of him. Well, I think he still probably can't see great out of this eye, maybe at all, but look how good it healed up. Like, it was really bad. And you look great. Well, Billy, hi. You coming? Come on. Good boy. Oh, my boy. Well, of course it's dinner time, and I check my cameras, as I do at dinner time. I think I finally found the ewe who looked worrisome this morning. I think it's you, because you were pushing in the cameras, just like you were this morning. Yeah, and I think there's a little blood there, so I'm going to pull her in and check her. Is it time? Yeah, there's a little blood there. I don't like that. So we'll move her up and do a little look. There you go. Right here. No. Backwards. And it's big. Were you the one from earlier? I feel dumb. Meconium. Oh, your eyes like it? No eyes. I feel a herpes. I feel a herpes. Hi! Oh, thank goodness. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Oh, it's a girl. Hi. You're awfully messy, but we'll take ya. She's been, I think this is the one from earlier. It has poo all over it. Okay. So if you have one, there's probably another one in there. Hi. You're a dirty one too. Hey. I think that's it. I think that's it, Mama Big Girl. Oh, big colostrum. Ah, beautiful. Yeah. Good now. That probably tastes better than your lambs right now. Judging by the amount of meconium on these lambs, this is probably the one I saw early this morning in the cameras, but she completely stopped, and I wasn't sure which one to pull in. There's 3 sort of questionable that I could have pulled in and checked, but I really just wanted to make sure I had the right one, and I knew eventually she would lay down and start pushing, but it was 12 hours. It took her 12 hours to do this. So I am extremely lucky that that these guys were alive. That's my little twice baked potatoes, aren't you? Here, Mama. Say hello, look at those ears. Look at those ears. We've waited a long time for you. Oh, hi. I think your mommy wants you. Oh, you're so cute. Want to say hi to Instagram? Come here. Good morning, you guys. We finally have our little Billy girl. My Instagram's been going crazy with DMs wondering why I don't have a black and white lamb yet. Well, we almost waited to the very end, but we finally have one, which is lovely. A beautiful, perfect, really nice twin as well. Doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it, besides the point that it's not alive. I don't know, it's completely licked off, so I don't know if it was still stuck in the membrane. It doesn't look like it's got a swollen head, so that would suggest perhaps that it was born normal, unless it was born backwards, but I don't know. The black one's pretty much dry, so I'm gonna say they were born a few hours ago. Those are the ones you're just never quite sure what happened when they look normal. I thought I'd give you an update because it's been a while for me. I think we're on ewe number 93. So we are sitting at 220 lambs out of 93 ewes. 2.37 lambs per ewe. Now I have to grab a couple quads and train them on the nanny, which is usually Carissa's forte. She's away this weekend, so it's looking like it's gonna have to be my job, and I've been procrastinating. I haven't wanted to do it because I suck at it. But here we are. Okay, we have our two babies. Wish me luck. Will you guys drink out of the nanny? So what happened is they got a little purple dot because as I've been feeding them for the last like 2 days with the bottle, they've been the strongest drinkers. That makes the nanny a little easier. Hi. Good baby. I feel a little tail waggle. That's a good sign. Good morning, you guys. I was not going to pick up my camera today. I was just going to do chores and get on with the day because I have a family reunion I got to get to. And I got a ewe in labor, so I decided you may as well join the party. So I'm going to let her work away and let these guys out. I'm gonna maybe build a little pen in front of the water bowl for them and keep these guys at the back. I'll water them with pails and let these guys have free access to the water bowl. And then in about a week or so, I'll probably combine these two pens together. I just wanted these guys to get a good head start in life before, you know, putting them with lambs a week and a half older, 2 weeks older. Mama, you better get up. You got something behind you. That's it. Oh, you're so pretty. Hello. Your mommy eat you? Little boy. Oh, the nose is scooped down again. We had one of these before and the ending wasn't very good. Hi, buddy. You're gorgeous, baby. Another little boy. That's it! Yay! 2! Good girl! Girl. Good. Good. Nice colostrum. Good job, Mom. Good job. You're a good mom. Good morning, guys. It is Monday. It is technically the due date for our second cycle. We had no more yesterday after our friend had twins, but I have one that's definitely got quite a big stringer. So I'm thinking I might just move her in and check her, just because I'm not sure how long she's been like this. What's going on in here? Is this a dilation issue or? Her foot. I think she's just nicely dilated. Is that a head? Feet? It's coming the right way, but it feels really big. So I'm just a little worried that she has stalled out. Come on. See. Problem with lube is I can't use my hands because everything's too slippery. Good girl. Good girl. Hi, good morning. Hi. Oh, goodness gracious. Hi. Boy. Oh, you just were not wanting to come out. I think that's it. So the only thing I want to check is her colostrum. It's just a little watery upon first glance. So I'm going to take the refractometer. I just want to make sure that this lamb's getting good colostrum. I'm just going to take a little test of your milk, okay? A little watery too. Oh, it's 24. So it's not terrible. Just over where you want it. Should I do the other one while I'm down here? Oh, that one's a little better. That one's at 27. 22 is what I've read is like sort of baseline. Got a sweet little boy there. Yeah. Okay, you guys saw me check this ewe for another lamb, right? Well, here we are. So she had 2 giants. So that means you're not dipped. So I'm gonna have to dip that baby. And then I'm gonna do some shuffling. I'm gonna get rid of the ones that don't have an udder. I'm gonna put them over there. And then I might induce the last 3, just so then we know we're done as of like Wednesday maybe. Here you go. No, you're done. Good girl. Sit. Your baby hog-tied here. This mama's got the baby totally hog-tied with her placenta. Like, got all 4 legs together. There you go, buddy. There you go. Okay. Well, apparently that was a waste of a needle because she's in labor, and I induced her half an hour ago. Doesn't work that quick, so obviously she was in the throes before I needled her. Alright, I've been waiting a while for this ewe, and the baby's head is in her cervix now, and I just don't want it to be clamped on it, so I might just help her out. There you go. You almost had it. There's your baby. Hi, buddy. Tight squeeze on your head, eh? Pop right out. Little girl. I think that's it. Good girl. Good. Okay. So apparently I didn't need to induce them at all because I'm pretty sure the one I thought was going to be the last one, the big Suffolk in the corner, has a little bit of a stringer and she's been doing some singing. So I'm thinking that I jumped the gun a little bit. We might be down to 1 in a few hours. She's just starting, so we're going to let her do her thing. Okay, Mama's in like full-blown labor right now, making a lot of noise. And I believe this one might be starting too. Just a second ago I saw her sort of grunting and pushing. But you have since stopped. So are you just faking? You're just trying to get me all excited and then you're gonna just let me down. She's like, I don't want to be the last one. Yep. Maybe? Yes. Right? Yes? Please? The water is broke and that's a nose. Oh, I don't see a foot, Mama. Don't you do this at the very end. This is why I stayed. Because I don't trust them at this point. She's gonna pop the head out and then she won't be able to get the rest out. This is what we do. Hi, baby. You're very yellow. These lambs are so yellow. Like, yeah, get me out of here. I'm gonna push mom a little bit. Go. Dig. Another boy. The boy day. Oh, there's another one in there. Wow. Big lamb. Hey, buddy. Hi. Hi. She is good. Just twins. There you go, Mom. Good girl. Good girl. Uh-oh. I think she's only got one working teeth. She also looks like she just might not be right into her milk yet. Hey, Mama, I'll go get you some straw. Get your babies a bottle. And then there's you. Alright. Just let you try for a while. I can see which way it's coming. I know, you're bigger than me, I know. Okay. 2 feet and a nose. Looks like Mommy. See little black legs. There we go. Oh, Carissa's gonna be so happy. Oh, and it's a girl. Hello. These are Carissa's favorites, whether it's a cow or a lamb. This is her favorite color. She's gonna be so happy. Hello, welcome. I mean, I'm happy too. Oh, she's beautiful. It's your baby. Number 2. Oh boy. Beautiful. You're beautiful. You look just like your mom. 2. Oh, thank you guys. You ended off beautifully. Very dopey. The lambing is done. We ended off beautifully. We have finally officially made it to the end of lambing as of yesterday, but everyone is let out of their pens. I had to pull one more lamb out. There was a ewe yesterday that just had a questionable udder, and I've been watching it to see if she ever came into her milk on the one side, and she has enough milk to feed the one lamb, but I've been bottle feeding both, and the other one kept drinking like half a bottle, so I'm like, okay, she doesn't have enough to serve us both. So I did bring him up and put him in the bottle pen. So I thought I would go over the results because this is sort of what we do. The total born in our summer lambing group was 234 lambs out of what I thought was 100 ewes, but according to my numbers, there was 101. So I think there's a couple mamas running around with the same number out there. So that is a total of 2.32 lambs per ewe born. 18 ewes had singles. We had a lot of first-time moms in this group. 48 ewes had twins. 24 ewes had triplets. 8 ewes had quads. 2 ewes had quints, and 1 ewe had a set of sextuplets. The mortality as of like when they were born, so right away, there was 26 out of the 234, but 11% mortality. So within that, we had 4 lambs that were mummified. 3 lambs were stillborn, but they were in the preg tox mums. So whether the lambs were stillborn because the mums had preg tox, quite likely. We had 1 preemie, so very premature, and that was the mum. It was a couple weeks ago. The video got flagged because it was like in its casing still, and YouTube doesn't like that, so I did count that one. And then we had 18 that were stillborn. So our stillborns are at 7.6%, which I think is a bit lower But again, all these are really stillborns. I've just reclassified them as something a little more specific. We have 31 bottle babies. So all in all, we did quite well, this group. I found there was that one really busy week leading up to the due date. And then after that, the pace was really quite good. Like, I'm trying to think of changes that we've made that might be new to you guys. Colostrum would have been the biggest difference this time, like really watching that hard. And knock on wood, we're sitting at day, so yesterday was day 21, so we're sitting at day 22, and I think I've only seen one little bottle lamb that we saved from a mom that wasn't feeding it, and it took me a long time to get it trained on the machine, and I noticed shortly after we got it trained it started limping. So we've treated him a couple times, him a couple times, but so far that's the only one I've seen with joint ill, and that sort of tracks if mom was rejecting them and not feeding them. Like, they might not have got the colostrum that I thought they got. All in all, I'm pleased with those results. Our lambs per ewe is down a little bit, and I'm not mad about it. Like, that, I think that's why this lambing felt manageable, because it's amazing. Like, 2.3 lambs per ewe versus 2.8, which is what I think we had in the spring, is just, you wouldn't think it's that big of a deal, but it's a huge deal. There's so much work when they're spitting out too many lambs. So this was much more manageable, and that's probably thanks to the 18 that had singles. It gives you a little bit of reprieve. Our next lambing will be our Christmas lambing. So this year's it's scheduled to start a little bit earlier, like the last week of November, I believe. So we've got that to look forward to. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me and giving me support and encouragement when I'm really tired and complaining. It means more than you know. So thank you.
it.